Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at floor 39 of the Tower of Champions. And gimmicks here are damage walls and mines. But the damage walls aren't so bad, so we should focus on bringing guys with either Flight or Minesweeper. And then to talk about the team that I'm using, first I'm using Raphael, the Transcendent form. She has Minesweeper and damage walls, so she perfectly addresses the gimmicks. Next is Royce. He's got Flight only, so with him we'll have to be careful about the damage walls. Next I'm using Robin Hood Evolution. He also has Minesweeper only, so he'll also have to be aware of the damage walls. And then finally I'm using Striker Transcendent, who has Flight and no damage wall. Alright, and as we saw there, when we took down the demon, it dropped a shield. And if we pick that up, that will prevent like 90-95% of the damage to us for a couple turns. So in the case of Royce or Robin Hood, if we pick that up and then go into the damage wall, it'll do negligible damage, so that can be a nice tactic there. Alright, same thing here really. We can take down the demon and then we'll grab the shield and then we'll take much less damage than usual. And Royce has a Slayer on all of these early characters, so that's a nice benefit. And then another feature of the stage is that a lot of the enemies and, yeah, just the enemies, they will move around, and that can kind of get in the way of what we're trying to do later, but I'll explain that when we get to it. But yeah, these early stages, there's no real rush to grab the shield from the demon, so we can even leave the demon alone for a while. Yikes. And yeah, I just pulled Robin Hood before the tower came out, and I've been using him every chance I've been able to get on this tower, just to see how versatile he is. And it turns out he's super versatile. I used him on 22, 27, 28. I could have used him on 30, but I didn't. I used him on 32 as well, 35, 30, 38. Yeah, I used him on a 38 as well. 38 and 39, I think. Yeah, well, this is 39. So yeah, quite a number of floors of the tower, which makes him, you know, a very versatile character. He can go to a lot of impossible missions as well, which means he's very appropriate for lots and lots of different places in the game. And then when you think about, you know, who are the best monsters in the game, that's kind of the number one thing you're looking at is versatility, just the number of places where they can be really useful. So that's why Robin Hood is suddenly very high in my book. Alrighty, so we're entering the mini-boss stages, and then the same thing here. If we take down the demon, he will drop a shield, and then that can protect us from attacks against the mini-boss or the boss. On these earlier stages though, the boss, or the mini-bosses, don't do a whole ton of damage, so we can get away with not picking up the shield. But if we keep an eye on the attack count from the mini-boss, then we can kind of think about when would be a good time to pick up the shields. And then we also see Izanami here. Izanagi and Izanami, they were husband and wife, and then they created the Japan islands, actually. Izanagi took his spear and dipped it into the ocean, and when he drew it out, the drops fell down, and then each drop turned into an island. Let's see, and then I think Izanami died in childbirth, and then she went to the underworld, which kind of explains, you know, kind of her look, and then her her title, her name of her character. Okay, and then here is the last stage before the boss, and then we have just Izanami in the center here. But actually, she is here to help us, so we will not attack her the first turn, and then she will shoot out some healing walls, and then also give us attack up. So yeah, that first turn we'll just kind of skip, we'll take her down the second turn, and then we'll be in a very good position for the last stage, or the boss sequence. Okay, and then starting from here, it's going to be very important to keep an eye on Izanagi's turn count. I think it's the top number there, the 3, that is his ultimate attack, and this is a very low count for an ultimate attack. So we definitely want to have the shield for that attack, so we will try to take down the demon as quick as possible. Yeah, as we can see, the damage walls aren't too bad on this stage. Okay, so the ultimate attack is coming out in 2 turns, which means we absolutely have to take down this demon this turn, so that we are able to pick it up the next turn. Okay, so we use a Raphael. We'll pick up the shield so that we can survive the ultimate attack. Alright, and thankfully we'll pick that up. Oh, maybe that wasn't it. Okay, now I think it's the 3 on top of the guy. So we'll definitely want the shield for that attack. Unless we take down the boss by then, so... Alright, so there's the shield, but we want to save that until the turn before the ultimate attack. So with Robin, we'll just do some damage there. Okay, and then 1 turn left until the ultimate attack. I could either grab the shield to take it, or I could take down the boss here. Either way will work. Just be sure to choose the way that guarantees you're going to do one or the other. Okay, so we took minimal damage. If we did not have the shield, that probably would have taken us out, so... Okay, so that's that. And then... now that Izanagi is in angry mode, he will stay in angry mode for the rest of the boss sequence. So yeah, we have 4 turns until the ultimate attack. There are no demons on the screen now, though, so we will have to wait until he comes out. Alright, there he is. And then the way that the kind of the drop areas where the shield comes out is designed is that it will often appear where other characters will move on top of. So we kind of want to bring Pierce characters. Not super necessary, but it does make it more difficult to grab the shields with just bounce characters. Okay, so there's the shield. We definitely need to grab it the next turn. Alright, and thankfully the demon did not appear over the shield, so that'll be easy for us to pick up. And we can do some damage on the boss. Alright, so we'll block this attack, and then we can move on to the next stage. Okay, very good. Okay, last stage, and I would like to get rid of these wolves, just so that there's less, obstacles on the screen. Since I need to have, as much room as possible to pick up the shield. Alright, so here I have 4 demons, and I want to take out as many as I can this turn, or I want to take out as many as I can in a single turn, so that I have more shields out and then more chance to grab one of them. Okay, so we'll take down 2 shields. And then let's see if anybody moves over the shields. Okay, so yeah, the demons are now blocking the shields. But I'm going to use a strike shot here, and then hopefully I can, you know, either somehow grab it or else take down the guy, and then kind of move over that area where he used to be so I could pick it up. And then Raphael's command strike shot would also be very good for that, because anybody can pick up the item during the command strike shot. Okay, so now we got a free shot on the boss. We'll go ahead and use some strike shots. And that'll do it. Lucky bounce there. Okay, that was floor 39 of the tower. Thanks for watching. Take care.